two of our old friends. Obviously, both good players, players who contributed to our success here at LAFC, who are now contributing for RSL. No surprise there, but both were in a moment that it was time for them to move on for their individual careers. So, all normal happenings in this line of work, but certainly a game that'll be tough. RSL is in a very good moment. Have come out of the break in a strong manner. Have made some good changes. Obviously ones we've been talking about. So our work is cut out for us. But we're at home, and it's a game we want to win. Yeah, Carlos is recovering, still recovering. Nothing dramatic to report, but will be most likely not involved in this match.
About something?
Maybe similar, so like I said, nothing dramatic. Shouldn't be out very long, but for right now. Isn't exactly 100%. Chicho is obviously a very well loved player here at LAFC amongst the fans, and within the team too. Is obviously somebody who knows how to score. He's a true 9. Has his qualities in and around the box. It's things we're aware of. We saw on a daily basis. It'd be nice to see him. We parted in good way. He did as much as he possibly could for LAFC, and he was rewarded by moving on and making the next step in his career at Pachuca. So it'll be nice to see him.
Speaking about Chicho, he got asked yesterday about there was any interest on behalf of LAFC to bring him back, and also about the circumstances for him to leave in the team. He say, well, I'm okay with my former teammates. I think the right person to be asked about this should be the coaching staff. You as a head of the coaching staff, do you have anything to mention about that?
No.
If it feels special for you, like it's surrounding about the Hispanic Mexican media, that LAFC is still the only favorite team from the MLS to win the League's Cup?
I don't know. It depends on if you look at the draw and who you play. There's so much football to be played up until then. I'm not one to pick favorites to save the hair. I mean, our league is built on parity. The level field is the level of quality in each team is pretty close. So it really depends on form and health as to who really the favorites are. If we are healthy and in form, we have a very good squad. I do know that, and we know that. It makes the workload a little less for us coaches, and the capacity to learn new habits and behaviors of opponents for our players isn't as demanding. So in some ways it's less work, but there is some danger in that too, that you treat it like a normal game and go through the motions, which it's not. It's a knockout tournament. 90 minutes to get the job done, or go to PKs. So we'll be ready. But as far as workload goes, it's a little less because we've seen Nelson a few times.
So how long were you expecting to see Philippe Krastev on the pitch with the team? When he could be ready?
He's ready to go now. Yeah, we were also happy with Matty's performance. I think it's a keen observation from you, John. He is a player who really can play in between. He's between an attacker and a midfielder. So really an offensive-minded midfielder, but who's willing and able physically to put in the work of a defensive midfielder. So really fits well into our system and our 3-man system in the midfield. His development has been fantastic. He's learning. He can play multiple positions, so his football IQ is obviously above average, which is always a plus. So. We plan on using Matty in both positions throughout the remainder of the season. A lot has to do with who is around him, what the opponent looks like, and we'll use him in the most effective way possible. Regarding tomorrow, We'll just have to wait like everybody else and see. Normally, yes, if he wasn't an ex-LAFC player, but his qualities and personality and characteristics are well known here, so in those regards, no. But I believe other clubs would do their homework on Chicho. Well, knowing what his behaviors and habits are is helpful, and having those in the back of your mind before he gets on the ball or makes a run is also helpful. So what actually happens, nobody knows. We'll find that out tomorrow, but that additional information before you process and to make a decision, before you process the information and make a decision on the field as a defender, that additional information is helpful, yes.